Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 18th of March. So today Venus makes a contra-parallel to Saturn. So on the positive side, this transit can bring about clarity and allow us to focus on our relationships and be a bit more focused on them and come to peaceful resolution in any conflicts that we're going through. Also provides us with the opportunity for growth and healing, allowing us to make progress towards our goals. On the other hand, it can also bring about difficult circumstances, such as difficulties in communication, misunderstandings, and even arguments. These can especially be hard to navigate, especially if both parties are not used to the solution or feel uncomfortable with the changes. It's also important to remain aware of the potential risks and to be prepared to work through them in an effective and healthy manner. This means being patient, understanding, and open to any new ideas or perspectives that may come up right now. So it may be difficult to stay open-minded when confronting new challenges, but it's important to try and remain flexible and willing to accept change. Additionally, it's important to remember that this transit doesn't always bring about negative emotions. It can also bring about positive ones that are healing and soothing and make you more understanding of your own and others' pain in a healthy and light-hearted way where you're not so overwhelmed with it all. It can also bring unexpected opportunities that you wouldn't normally have, so be open to them. Don't ignore the red flags, because you know what I'm like, but just also it gives the energy to push you to reach your goals as well and to make the right sort of like judgments and adjust your priorities in line with what really needs to be done right now as well. With the right attitude and effort, you can use this time to grow and become stronger. It's important to be proactive and take initiative while also being mindful of your own feelings and emotions. Some of you may find yourself feeling overwhelmed and stressed, but it's important that these feelings are normal. Don't shame yourself for them, and to give yourself grace and that self-care and love, which is so important. Also today the moon goes into its balsamic moon phase at 10:59. Check out the playlist too if you want to know more about what to do and how this impacts this overall day. Also today, Mars makes a quintile to Chiron, so on the positive side it can bring about a sense of ambition and determination, helping us to grow and progress. So it's sort of like supporting that Venus contra-parallel Saturn energy as well, so this is really good. So it's supporting that sort of like creativity, creative solutions and self-expression. However, this transit can also make us more angry and impatient and impulsive. And so we have to be mindful and take extra steps to try and be self-disciplined and calm, even when people are doing our head in and getting on our nerves. Sometimes this can be easier said than done, as some emotions associated with this transit can be overwhelming and they can seem to just sort of like take over us, like we're in some sort of trance. So just be aware of that. In others as well, if they get a bit too crazy and try and wind you up, sometimes it's best to just try and walk away rather than go into arguments that ultimately just waste your energy. So also, if you do feel affected, think twice before making important decisions, and especially when you're in the grip of these negative emotions, such as, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore, and someone may say that to you and they may not mean it. So if they do that, explain it's toxic and they can't treat you like that. Try not to do it to others as well. But anything that happens, I guess what I'm trying to say, may not be permanent, even if it seems like it right now. Also, again, think about what you say before you say it, because you don't want to do anything that you may regret earlier, and some things you may want to just do after this transit's passed in about a week or so. So focus on calming your emotions. So this can be doing yoga, tai chi, listening to music, playing a game, playing an instrument, listening to chill out music, anything that just gets you chilled out in the zone and relax. Just know that the effects of this transit can be temporary and this too will pass like all the other transits. So just try and keep a cool head and channel this transit energies into productive activities. Trying to take this time out to gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your relationships. Content creators can also use the energy of this transit to just talk about how we can just make the best of our time, how to become more disciplined, how to listen to other people's point of views in relationship, how to listen to our wounded inner child, and just to be naturally more balanced in our self-expression. So yeah, that's the daily scope for the 18th of March.